Rock the field, baby. Welcome back to the Mack and Don Show. It's your boy Mac.
Your boy, Big D.
And we're back again for another legendary episode of the Mack and Don Show, Holiday Edition.
Merry Christmas,
Or,
you filthy
Happy
animal.
Holidays. Some people don't even celebrate this.
Damn. Cut that.
Yeah,
We gotta run it from the top.
Happy Kwanzaa and Hanukkah.
Merry
Can't think of any
Krampus
other,
and
like winter solstice, whatever happy full moon, whatever
yeah,
those crystal
for
ladies
our
worship or
spiritual
whatnot.
peeps out there.
It's in retrograde or whatever.
Yeah, Santa's in retrograde or something like that.
You ain't never lied.
Yeah, he's a busy man
Anyways,
this time of year.
before we started recording, we were talking about the origin of Christmas.
Right, yeah. The origin of Christmas.
And I was thinking about, now I'm spitballing here because I just heard this on I don't know where I heard this. I heard this somewhere.
Okay.
Somewhere, and it sounded like a legitimate source,
Right.
Well, basically, it was saying that back in the day, like Christmas wasn't really all that. Like, it was like, basically the guy was saying like everybody has a birthday, but not everybody died for 3 days and came back afterwards.
Yeah, the resurrection, right?
Right. So they were saying like Easter was really like the big holiday because like it's more like a feat. It's more like a miracle to come back from the dead than it is to be born because like everybody was born.
True. I think it's just like we could celebrate both the life and the death.
Yeah. I guess so. I guess
it's like a birthday. It's like we're just like happy birthday. Like it's your birthday. Happy birthday. We party.
People go all out for Christmas, dude.
Oh yeah. People get drunk as hell for Jesus' birthday.
Right. I mean, yeah, it's like frowned upon to get drunk on Easter. Anyways.
Is it?
Anyways.
Deadass?
I don't know.
I'm like,
so you asking me? I don't know.
I didn't. When you make a statement so confident, I'm like, I believe you.
That's how they get you. You just gotta sound like you know what you're talking about. That's why if like all this information, that's why like if all this information is false, like the guy that whoever I heard this from was just like, he got me. He just sounded like he was right. Anyways.
Gotcha. Pumped.
Anyways. So this was like 100 years ago or so, and then it was the same time Coca-Cola was coming out, and they were basically like, how do we raise sales in the winter? Because everybody drinks Coca-Cola in the summer, but it wasn't nobody drinking it in the wintertime. And so basically they were like, let's concoct a plan to make Christmas hand in hand with, Coca-Cola. And so that's why they chose like the same colors as Christmas, and they chose like a saint from the church that was like about to go out of commission or something, which was Saint Nicholas, and they just like combined it together with, I forget whatever it was, but so this is like created Santa.
So the they in this scenario is Coca-Cola, the Coca-Cola team, right? So they're like basically. So, but Saint Nick was already a thing. Saint Nick was like already a thing,
right? It was already a thing, but I think he was like about to go out of commission, and the church was about to like diss on him or some shit like that, and they were like, "We'll take this over. We'll take over your lore."
They're like, "Don't worry, guys, we got this."
Right. And
anybody want a nice cold cola?
And basically they just like created the consumerism of Christmas and made it.
It's a little bit hard for me to like believe that it was like a concocted plan. Maybe they just more so capitalized off of a good thing. Maybe they because I feel like
that's quite possible.
I don't know,
but
yeah,
he just made it a point where people were just like, where he was like, Easter was that holiday, and that kind of makes sense. Like even my grandma would be like way more like excited for Easter than she would Christmas. I'd be like, why are you such a Grinch?
Right? Yeah, because it's a bunch of malarkey. Capitalism malarkey.
Yeah, along with like that not even being Jesus' real birthday.
Yeah, it's not even Jesus' birthday. It's all about how many presents you can dish out or get, and most people say they don't want anything, but like course, everybody wants a little something, something. Everybody wants a little
Hey,
something
you ever think about how old the Virgin Mary was?
when she had her baby, or
Yeah, yeah. The Immaculate Conception or whatever.
yeah, I mean, she was like at least in her 20s, right? I don't know.
Nah, she was
I'm not gonna.
13.
She's 13. Well,
It's a tough one, right?
13. So you sure?
Oh shit. I looked it
Okay.
up.
Damn.
No wonder she was the Virgin Mary. You feel me?
Yet. Yeah. Well,
Right.
God has a
I got a.
plan. You know.
I bet
He's
he does. I got another question. I got another question.
okay.
You know how it's that whole story where God takes away Adam's ribs and
Yeah.
makes Eve,
Hmm.
right? So he didn't need like a 13-year-old lady to make that happen. You know what I'm saying? Like
You're saying he could have
he
used.
just made life. You know?
Yeah, he could have used what's his name, his rib, Joseph's rib.
I'm just saying like why did he choose to make
I
life
mean,
in that way
that's true though, right?
for the first lady? But
Yeah.
then like in order to have my son, I gotta choose this 13 year
Well,
old.
to be
You know what I'm
fair,
saying? Like
no. I know the answer to that. I just clicked in my brain.
talk to me.
When Eve and Adam had the forbidden fruit, one of the women's punishments was pain during childbirth. So this is post Garden of Eden, post Adam and Eve, and so they had to deal with the human aspect of their punishment.
Okay, it's bars right there. That's
That's
bars.
some Bible bars for you this
That's
Sunday
bars.
at the Mack and Don Church. Tap in.
I love that. I love that. Yeah, I think sometimes Christmas just gets me thinking like, what's really going on
Question it. You
here?
start thinking
I really
you
am questioning.
Santa didn't give you that bike you wanted that one time, and then all of a sudden, you gotta everything comes into question. It's like I keep thinking of that GIF of Incrediboy whenever he gives up on Mr. Incredible and he throws his poster off the wall when he's like looking at it all
Oh
mean, and
yes,
then
yes.
he rips it off the wall. That's what I think of.
What did he change his name to?
Syndrome.
Yes. Okay, I was just about to be like, what is his zipper villain?
That's like not even a good supervillain villain name. I'm not gonna lie. That's like maybe one of the worst.
He's like,
It's not scary,
I mean, maybe his motives were there, you know.
but it doesn't like the definition of syndrome does not coincide with like his plans.
But he's like,
But he is a villain, but
like,
he's also trying to be portrayed as a hero because he sends the robot out to he's just gonna turn it off on the remote, and that way everybody like praises him as a hero. And so he just wants the fame and glory that comes with it, but he doesn't want to do any of the hard work it takes to be a hero. Does that make sense?
yeah, that does make sense. Wait, did he even have any superpower?
No, he was super into gadgets. Remember, he had the rocket boots and the
Oh, that
gravity.
yes.
Yeah, I mean, he must have had some generational wealth because he was on an island. He had his own island.
Interesting. Was it his
Maybe he
own
really is a
island though?
villain. When are the syndrome files coming out?
Yeah, you ain't never lied, dude. This guy needs to be investigated.
For real, for real. I know he be
Did
beating
he
women.
really?
I seen him. I seen him. I seen it. I seen it.
Domestic violence.
Yeah. They used to put that in Disney movies back in the day. They got soft.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
I mean, you don't be seeing a DV nowadays in Disney.
Nor would you. Nor would you
Are you
want
trying
that.
to say that that scene in The Incredibles didn't add to the ambiance of the story?
No, but like I'm like forever emotionally scarred from Nemo, dude. That first scene really gets me.
Yeah. Well, that's not DV though.
That's not, but I think about it often.
That's homicide. That's fucking.
I want to say double homicide. Like they kill him.
Uh,
That's they killed all the
is
names.
are you referencing that one video where that one girl's like, "Damn, double homicide"?
Yeah,
You
first
know what I'm
song.
talking about? Okay, okay. But yeah, dude, why are they trying to traumatize us when we were kids?
I
Like
don't know, dude.
they
I was
knew.
actually like actively didn't like Nemo for a while. He was, like,
That's how I feel
pushing.
about Up, bro. I won't even watch the beginning of Up.
Ooh,
I'm not
yeah,
watching that. Why?
yeah. I don't know how to
For
watch.
what? Do I want to feel like shit the rest of the day? No.
Well, I guess it's like actually like a good story for seeing it.
Yeah, but I mean, still, he loses his house, loses his wife, like loses everything.
Well, he didn't really lose it. Well, doesn't he find it again?
I guess you're right.
It's
He
been a
does find
while.
it,
It's
but
been a while.
still,
I definitely saw it in theaters. I saw Up
all
in
he has
theaters
is
when
his
I was like
house.
10.
His house is like his wife to him. You know, like if he can't lose the last little memorabilia that he had with his sick wife. They couldn't even have kids. She was barren.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Not only was she barren, she died. Like, did we really need to see that? A whole life story? Like, shit.
Yeah, but you ever think in like 100 years or something like, no, that's even gonna matter. Whether if one person could have kids or
Was
not.
that English? Can you repeat that?
I'm just saying, like in the grand scheme of life, or in the grand scheme of like, you know, everything. Like at some point, you just gotta like enjoy it because none of it really even matters. You know what I'm saying?
Embrace it.
Yeah,
Embrace it. The
it's
inevitabilities of
it's like in Coco, like another one of those Disney movies where like in the
that
afterlife.
one's very wholesome though.
Yeah. But like the like kind of the sentiment, like if you're forgotten, once you're forgotten, you're like dead for real.
Yeah.
There's gonna come a point like in the very near future where like none of this is even nobody's gonna even remember anything.
True. So that's like your last death is like the last person remembering you.
I
That's
suppose
a little
so, but
bit
like
that's a little
in
bit
the
hard for me to like come to qualms with because like you still have those memories and like those memories are like
right,
encoded. There's research out there that like all of your like I don't know if it's all of them, but like your ancestors' DNA like is literally like coded with their experiences. And like you so
right.
like you're encoded with like every person that came
That's
before
why
you.
black people have generational PTSD.
Right. I was more so thinking like throw that Malcolm X in there. Totally. you, you got real hot there for a second. Totally threw me off my.
I'm
we were talking
sorry.
about. We were talking about something. You're like, this is why black people have to deal with so much shit.
You were saying like the collective memory of your ancestors get passed down. Like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Sometimes the bad stuff gets passed down too.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. I don't even know where I heard that, but I heard that recently. Like, you just like got all
Yeah,
your
that definitely is.
ancestors
Like, imagine,
stuff in you.
imagine like all throughout history and all the figures we know throughout history and stuff. But like, you gotta realize there was also like millions of people living at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Before us.
if you know in like that actual time, you think about like big historical figures. Like, think about Napoleon. There was like a million people in France living at that time that we don't even know their name or like what they went through or like their lives or anything like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. And they probably had
So it's
families and stuff.
right, they lived a whole life. They had families and they had kids and like, but didn't it? It don't matter in the grand scheme of
Yeah.
things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of these people live through their children, you know? Like they kind of leave going to war thinking like at least my kid will grow up, you know?
Right.
Hopefully.
But even that kid will grow up and then live that
Possibly
life.
join the military. Or
I
like,
mean,
okay, you're just saying like accepting like the things that happen regardless of how they happen.
I don't know what I'm trying to get at here. I'm just saying like
I'm getting a real like
kind of like the
not
the
Descartes,
nihilism of it.
but yeah, exactly. I'm thinking you're like nothing matters, and it doesn't
Yeah,
matter. You go to war, doesn't matter. You don't go to war, doesn't matter. It
yeah,
just
'cause
doesn't matter.
it
It
doesn't. Because
just
like
doesn't
just
matter.
because no one's even gonna like remember or think about it or anything like that.
Well, I mean, unless it's something like World War I and II or 9/11,
Yeah, I suppose so. But like even then, like fast
that's
forward,
subjective to like geographically, like who it
or
affects.
even time, like just think about like the 300 when they like went to war and stuff. That was like
Leonidas.
right. That was their 9/11. That was their World War III. That was their Pearl Harbor. You know what I'm saying? That was their. That was the shit that they remembered. But like, fast forward 10,000, however many years ago that was. It's inconsequential.
You don't think there are like some Greeks out there that still hold a grudge?
I mean, maybe, but like, I guess it depends on like, you just like think about enough time, like with enough time, ain't nothing
Everybody,
that's gonna happen.
yeah, you're right. I see what you're saying. Is like everybody's going to forget there because everybody's going to die. Therefore,
Right. If you think about it, like everybody you know right now they often not even be here in
right.
100 years, within 100 years.
So
Even the
you could
person,
like
even if someone was born right now today and you knew them in 100 years, they'd be dead.
right. Well, yes, but also
I mean, possibly not because of
yeah,
technology, but like,
yeah. Technology is getting weirder and weirder every day. Like, did you hear about
right. That is true.
the cloning of pets?
I've been
So
hearing about that for a while.
specifically,
Remember, like back in high school, they were like talking about how they
yes,
cloned like a goat or something.
yes. I have so recently there's some controversy surrounding Tom Brady cloning his dog for like the third or fourth time. He came out and said he was like,
Oh,
"Oh yeah, I've already
damn!
cloned my this is like my third or fourth time cloning my dog." And
That definitely sounds like some rich
everybody's like,
people shit.
"What?" But
That
like
sounds
you
like
said, I've been
that sounds like it's
knowing
not in his
ball for
hands
a
right.
minute. Right, exactly. Of course. Yeah,
You ain't
there's no
knowing ball like Tom Brady though.
bro, yeah, we couldn't even get a loan for the amount that would cost. But I've been knowing ball for a minute because it started with Barbara Streisand, and I don't know if
Oh,
you know who she is,
yes, I do.
but she has like a corgi or something, and like 10, 15 years ago she had already cloned it twice, and it was like I remember it was a big controversial thing, and like they even named it like the Streisand effect or the Streisand whatever, blah blah blah. And then recently I heard about the Tom Brady thing where he let it slip. He was like, "Yeah, I've cloned my dog like for a third time." And I don't know if you know about the process also, but they don't wait until the dog's already dead. They actually wait till it's near death, and then they introduce the clone dog so it picks up the habits and the mannerisms of the old dog. So the old dog will teach it how to be like itself. And then the old dog dies and the new dog is mostly like the old dog, but not 100%, right?
It's actually quite interesting.
Right? Yeah, I actually knew a
That begs
girl.
the question. That kind of begs the question of like where does it stop?
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously not the same dog. The moment that dog dies, like it can never be replicated again. Like this new dog
Right.
is never going to be
That's like on some
exactly like that dog,
it's like on some
right?
like Mickey 17 type shit. I guess we don't
Right.
have the same memories,
Exactly.
but
It's going to in the moment it starts creating new memories, it starts making decisions that are not based on the old dog's decisions. So now it therefore is a completely different entity because it's no longer relying on the information of the old dog. It's making its own input on the situation, even if it is because you see, like we, for example, twins, right? Two twins aren't exactly the same. They're very similar. They can look similar. They can even act similarly, but they'll never be exactly
right,
the same. And so
right.
this is like a twin situation where it looks very similar, but this dog might like to play basketball more than it likes to play. This might be a Airbud situation versus a Snow Buddy situation, just like different type of dogs, different interests.
Yeah, but I guess like for the purpose of this, I guess those interests wouldn't really matter because you just want another dog that's the same, like
Right.
looks and acts the same as your dog.
Well,
Whether you gotta
I think
throw
I think
a
at the core of the want of cloning your dog, at the very root of it is wanting to keep that exact same dog forever. You
right,
loved
right,
you loved Rusty. You want Rusty to live forever, and then Rusty gets cancer, right? It's like,
right. But it's not
then
like
where
you're
do you
trying to
go?
like fool yourself. You know what I'm saying? You know it's a clone
Kind of to a degree, though, because why don't you just get a different dog then? Just get a different dog.
because you want the same dog, but you know it's a clone,
Right.
so you know you coming in with the expectation. It's not like someone's trying to dupe you. It's like,
But
oh,
you
this
give
is
it the
it's not like
same name. and you're
But like
calling
you
it the same
remember,
thing.
I guess
You're
so.
almost
But like you,
confusing your own psyche by doing that. Like
a little
confusing your
bit. But
own
in the back
brain
of
to
your
be
mind,
like,
but in the back of your mind, you know it's something's gonna be different.
to a
It's like
degree,
it's
but it can get
it's
to a
like in
point where you
Barry.
actually believe it. You might actually start to believe yourself. Imagine like you're a work from home person and you just hang out with your dog all day, every day for years. Eventually you're going to be like, "You're my dog. I love my
All
dog.
right, all
You're
right.
the dog I've had for forever."
It's almost on like some like Severance type shit.
Yeah. It's just like I feel like they want the OG dog, but they like it'll never be the OG dog. And so like why not
And they
just get
know that
another dog?
because they want the
Yes,
same dog.
but also I think over time, like it can, because I feel like there are some people who like believe like this is my dog, like this is the dog I've had for 38 years, 40 years. You know, like this is my best
I
friend,
suppose so.
and
Yeah,
you give it the
because
same collar, you give it the same name, you just like take the collar off and put the collar on, and it says Rusty or whatever, you know, and it's like it
right.
gets to a point where it's like you didn't give it a different name. It's got all the same like mannerisms and quirks or whatever, but yeah,
You know that's the thing with Tom Brady, dude. He'll get it done with anybody. He had no name receivers his whole career.
that's fair.
He had 1 year with Randy Moss. Couldn't get it done. He got it done with fucking Julian Edelman and Danny Amendola.
What can I say? I love that guy.
That was ball. But it's like on Barry with Bill Hader, where he's like plotting revenge on on that one lady from class, and he's like, I'll replace their cat with a duplicate cat.
She's like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'll sneak into her home while she's asleep." Yeah, he's just like, he's 100% serious.
Yeah, yeah,
He's not acting. This is not an act.
yeah. It's funny how people can take like crowd and crazy concepts like that and make it into an actual like feasible show. You know?
Yeah, especially like somebody that's a comedian, like Bill Hader, you know, like, and he can make a drama like that. Like, it's crazy because comedy
It's
and like,
more of a comedy than a drama, I'd say. It definitely has like dramatic elements, but like
right.
I'd say that's just pretty hilarious. But
But his
I feel like they kind of
character,
lean into the funny.
they do. But his character
Or
specifically is not trying to be funny. At no point is
no,
his
yeah,
character like funny. Like, and he's playing it serious, which is funny. Can be funny.
you're right, right. The premise is funny. Just like a hitman trying to hang it up and become an actor. It's like
Right. Yeah, and he's kind of still like he's got one foot in the grave, one foot out. You know, he's like he
right.
wants to get out, but he's like psychologically stuck
Do
to it.
you feel it? Do you feel as if it's like almost like weird or like kitsch or like maybe cliche? I don't know really what the word to say it is, but like people in Hollywood and like actors and stuff like making movies or shows about acting.
Like you're saying that it's happened so much that it's become a cliche.
Not really. It doesn't really happen that much. But you ever just like be like, there's nothing else to make a movie about?
Yeah, like I didn't even watch that movie Seth Rogen came out with, but it was literally about like the production of Hollywood.
Right. It was actually pretty good. It was actually a show on Apple Plus. It was actually pretty good. But like, you ever like it just seems like almost odd, you know, or
Yeah,
almost
it's a
like
little meta. It's like
meta, yeah,
Inception.
like fourth
It's
wall breaking a little bit. But it's
yeah,
like
it's
you don't know, like
movieception is what it is.
right, kind of like, but a little bit like Barry, where he's like, oh, well, of all things, you want to be an actor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
Like
he's in like
you
a
could have
low key
chose
improv group though. Like in the show,
right, right.
he's like in a like a improv, like a people do this on their
It's an
free
acting
time type of
class,
thing.
right? He's in an acting class.
I thought it was like improv class, like where you go do improvisation.
Maybe I gotta watch it. Yes.
And I think you like
Oh,
refine your skills as an actor at like improv.
right, that's true.
A lot of
But
comedians
like,
do that too. I've heard.
yeah, I'm sure. Everybody's trying to get that. Everybody's trying to get their show. You know, like the
Everybody
Martin
trying to be a
show,
funny man.
the Chappelle
Everybody
show.
trying to be Mr. Funny Man. You're Mr. Funny Man. You make jokes.
They're doing a new Fear Factor without Joe. I wonder how he feels about that.
They are like
Yeah,
it's recording. or it's out.
I saw something about it. I haven't like watched
Because I
it.
think a couple of years they rebooted it without Joe. A couple of years ago, I think they rebooted it.
I definitely remember watching it.
They can't afford
I
Joe
can't
anymore.
remember. No, definitely not. Definitely not.
Back then, they're like, you want a bag of
Who can?
peanuts and some
Who
belly
can
button
afford?
lint?
Who can afford Joe?
Back like early in 2000s, though, they're like, you want a bag of peanuts and some fucking belly button lint? And he's like, yeah, sure, why not?
I don't know. I feel like they might have been paying him a little more than that, dude.
Oh yeah, I mean, he did
That's
news
how he.
radio, so he was already like semi. He had a good resume, you know.
Right. Yeah. Again, I'm just gonna move to LA and just find myself on one of those.
That every actor ever.
Right. You know.
Mm-hmm.
You just wake up one day and it's in
I've had that
just
same thought though. I've 100% had that same thought. Being a starving artist on the streets of Hollywood and like just getting in touch with an agent that gets you in touch with the right person. You know, you're always like one person away from eating the like your golden ticket, you know?
yeah.
And so it's like, yeah, I've definitely considered it.
Yeah, but then you spend any amount of time in LA and you just be like, these motherfuckers around here are so fake.
Fake, and the realest people you're gonna meet are the homeless.
Right.
They're gonna be the most down to like earth people that you meet, and then you're gonna end up being some crackhead on some corner, you know.
Right. You know how like in Denver and stuff you don't the homeless are like kind of dangerous, you know,
Yeah,
like near
100%.
16th Street Mall and such.
Yeah, I seen a homeless dude hanging himself one time on a
Uh,
tree. True
I
story.
feel
Can you
everybody's had
say
a bad
that?
day.
Am I allowed to say that or no?
Well,
Unaliving himself on a tree.
like yeah, I guess. Yeah, I
I
mean,
mean, he didn't do it. He had like a tiny little cord, and like it was too long, and like he was just like standing there with his neck, like it was. I mean, he didn't he didn't pull it off, you know. Like
it was too long.
yeah, he was
That's
like
fair.
squatting. He was like squatting a little bit, you know, trying to do like you know he could still talk, so I know he could breathe. You know,
Yeah,
he didn't die.
he's going through it, poor guy.
Yeah, he's
Those
just
are
like
bad. Okay.
he's just having like a midlife
Or like,
crisis.
or like you have like you'll see like you know a person on drugs just like screaming in the middle of the street or in the middle of the gas
Yeah, you
station and
never
stuff.
yell back at him.
Right. But here, like all the homeless people like are like so chill. Like it's like, yeah, I kind of understand it.
Like yeah, I
But
mean,
it's
but
like
that's
here
like the
I can understand the homeless people. In Denver, it's like, dang, you really off the rails. Like you really had to do something crazy to like get here. Like here in
like
California, it's so
PCP.
expensive. Yeah. Here in California, it's so expensive. Like you just be bad on your luck, and so like I get it.
Is it a difference in drugs, you think?
I don't
Because
do drugs,
I've
so
heard, allegedly, out in the streets, they still be using spice. You remember spice?
like the synthetic marijuana.
Yeah, well, back in the day, like at Sproul, we had to watch an assembly video on spice, and like I believe it's like a
Like the stuff that
incense. It's like an incense or something like that, and then they smoke it, but it's psychoactive.
no, what's that stuff that Ari smoked and he lived a life as a
No, that's salvia, right?
salvia. That's what I'm thinking of.
Salvia.
That's
Okay,
what
no,
I'm
no,
thinking
no,
of.
no. So this is spice, which is a fucking it's like an incense basically, but it comes in like it looks like chewing tobacco basically. And like they come in these little packages, and it was literally an epidemic when we were in middle school where they had to show us a
Oh, it's
video
like a Zen.
of like, hey, here's what this is, and like don't do it because it really fucks your whole life up. But apparently it's psychoactive.
I don't remember hearing this message in middle school at all.
You must have been sick that day.
You remember Dare?
Oh yeah. You want to hear a deep cut about Dare?
Yes.
I heard that the Dare program was like funded improperly, or like it was basically a scam, like a money laundering scam. I'm pretty sure, like
Oh yeah. I kind of
where
heard
they were
that
like
too.
had officers like sign up to do this program, but they were paying them like hella, if I remember right. I'm
Right.
gonna ask
I
real
remember
quick because I want to know more.
I remember the deputy that taught whatever my dad, like I wouldn't be scared of that guy at all. Like, yeah, I don't know why. Well, yeah, because well, I guess it don't matter. But my point is,
Yeah, I mean
he pulled me
he's
off.
a
I'm
good
skating
guy.
off on that dude. I'm skating off on that dude. Yeah, but
Yeah,
like,
I mean
you
he's
don't need a good
chilling.
guy. You need somebody to scare you. Be like, don't do drugs or else. You know?
Yeah, I think it's more so about like educating, because he would do shit be like ibuprofen is drugs. Did you know that? And it'd be like, oh, ibuprofen is drugs. So you don't even want to, like, people are out here abusing ibuprofen. You know what I mean? And we had
I
to like
don't know
go
what
over
you mean.
like people be out here like abusing over the counter drugs, like nasal spray, ibuprofen, shit like that. Like they were out here like trying to educate us on shit like that. Of like, don't
Yeah,
abuse
they should have been educating us on
over the
Perks and
counter
Zans.
prescription.
They
Well,
should
that's
have been
not over the
educating us
counter.
on Perks and
That's not
Zans.
that's not
That's what
over
I'm
the
saying. Why are you talking to me about ibuprofen when I could go down the street and get a Xanax right now? You be careful of that ibuprofen. Yeah, all right,
Is that a true
all
story?
right. You better be teaching about the Perks and Zans and Oxys. What the hell?
Why they ain't tell us about the Zans beforehand? They
You
could have
over here
said it.
talking
They
over
could
here
have said
talking to
it's a
me about
memory loss
ibuprofen.
drug. They could have said you lose your memory for 6, 7, 8 hours.
You telling me about ibuprofen? You better be telling me about the Perks and Zans and Roxys and Oxys.
Like, you're right though. They never told us. Okay, so scientific studies at Kentucky U and the U.S. Gov Accountability Office found it ineffective at reducing drug use long term, and sometimes counterproductive, with a slight increase in experimental drug use due to curiosity or distrust,
Yeah, distrust you is telling me about over the counter drugs. What the hell? That's
ensuring
like them trying
ongoing.
that's like them trying to convince us that that time I was gonna give you autism.
This does say that theories suggest it introduced kids to drug concepts early, making them curious, and others call it a pyramid scheme for police funded training. Deep cut.
And now that I think about it, as a young man, I think that someone sold me NyQuil and told me it was lean once.
Damn, that's fucked up. I mean, that's like the
Yeah,
old
Dare should have warned
oregano.
me about that.
That's like the old oregano swip swap
That's the old
with the
over the
with the
counter
old Grammy.
drugs. Those darn over the counter drugs done got me.
Hey, you know what else
Hey,
they be
when's the
doing?
last
The
time they
the
said?
oregano in the
Hey,
swip swap in the gram.
when's the last time they said, "Oh yeah, I overdosed on ibuprofen. I overdosed on acetaminophen." I was trying to
When's the
educate
last
us on
time? I know
over the
somebody that
counter
had a heart
drugs.
attack because they were allergic.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I guess that's irrelevant.
Irrelevant. That's
Irrelevant.
crazy. All right, brother. What in the spirit of the holidays? What's your go-to Christmas movie?
Go to Christmas movie. I'll tell you what first popped into my head was Elf.
Mm,
But if I gave it a second thought, I'd say probably A Christmas Story. You'll shoot your eye out.
yeah, that's fair.
You know, that's one of my favorites, though. I
I'm
can
going.
understand why you wouldn't care for a movie like that.
I haven't seen it. We used to watch it on the night before Christmas Eve.
Okay, hell yeah,
Yeah, we get to open one present while we watched it.
yeah. I love that tradition.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm definitely going Home Alone too.
That's a good choice. Not at all what I thought you were gonna go for, but I respect your decision.
Yeah, Home Alone 2 Lost in New York.
It's like it's took the first one and like did it even better.
Yeah, that's one of the few sequels that's like better than the first one for sure.
That's a hot take, but I kind of agree.
And it has a cameo from our president.
Yeah, and rest in peace, Tim Curry.
That
You
guy
know Tim
died.
Curry? Yeah, he did die. Or no, he I'm sorry. I think he's suffering from like
Hey yo,
a
we
severe
just killed Tim Curry, dude.
I
We
mean,
just killed Rocky.
he's had like Rocky Horror Picture Show. No. He's having like a debilitating disease going on. Yeah, he's like confined to a wheelchair. And I think he had a couple of strokes, but
You,
yeah. Dang.
you think if you was living like that, you want them to take you out?
I don't know. Stephen Hawking push
Like you
that
telling,
to the end, dude. He was
yeah,
using a
I
computer,
guess you
bro.
right.
He
Yeah,
was like beat bop, beat
he
boop bop.
definitely had a
You know what I'm saying?
he definitely had a noggin. What did he have? I watched a movie once where he was normal and then he got it like later in life, right?
Yeah,
Well,
he
it's
got.
dang, that sounds bad. I wouldn't want to say normal, but he just didn't have anything
I
wrong
don't
with
think
him.
It's not cerebral palsy.
Oh,
It's not
maybe
Lou Gehrig's disease. It's
that's the one with the Asperger.
yeah.
I just always think about that video of 50 Cent being like, if you could read one page out of a Harry Potter book, I'll send $1 million to
Wasn't
charity
he
of your
talking to
choice.
Sean Combs? Wasn't he talking to
No,
Sean Combs?
he was talking to Floyd Mayweather.
Oh yeah. He's illiterate.
Allegedly. I wouldn't want nobody to
I
put
think
me on
that's
the spot
public. That's
like I wouldn't want nobody to put me on the spot like
well, he put all of
read a
his time
book
into boxing. He's got no time to
read a
read.
book live. Could you do it?
ALS. Stephen Hawking died from amyotrophic lateral
Wait, that
sclerosis,
is the Lou Gehrig's disease, isn't it?
also known as Lou Gehrig's disease.
Dang. My boy Lou was like that too.
Your boy. That's your boy.
Yeah, dog. He's a
That's your dog.
baseball legend. Yeah, he ain't missed a game for forever. He actually has like had a record for not missing games.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he went to work every day, no matter what. Fuck the cold. Where was I going? Where are we going with this?
Something about Stephen Hawking.
Would you want someone to take you out if you was living like that?
Yeah, 100%. And the thing
Good
is
old
I don't got that.
PMR.
I don't got that Stephen Hawking mind.
You're right.
I'm not
Right.
going to be
Me neither.
making groundbreaking physical, theoretical physics. I think is what he studied in.
I'm not doing anything groundbreaking.
I'm smoking a block
I'm
mile
trying to
and
I'm
having
trying
a
to
glass
fix
of
the ground.
whiskey. I'm putting my brain to sleep.
I'm looking at that ground like it fucked up, ain't it? That shit broken.
You see these legs? They used to work.
All right, I'll be like Lieutenant Dan. I got myself some new legs.
Nothing works from the waist down.
No, but at the end he got himself some new legs. Though. He ended up being good. He ended up being alright. She smelled like
Yeah.
cigarettes.
Yeah. What's he gonna do about his manhood though?
Yeah, you got a point. You definitely got a point.
You know, I'm blowing my shit smooth off.
I wonder if
I
he
lose my
could like.
manhood. I'm done. I'm out. I'm gone.
I guess
Kill me, motherfucker. Kill me now.
like
I lost my manhood
you think it's, but it's still there. Like I don't
and my
know.
legs. My legs and my
Right,
manhood. Both of
right.
them.
But like you can still be like mentally stimulated. I guess you could say.
Mentally stimulated.
You know.
You and I both know damn well mentally stimulated ain't got nothing on stimulating my balls. Okay. You and I both know that. That's fucking
Yeah,
out of this world to think otherwise.
yeah. That's why I always understood Lieutenant Dan. I was like, I'd want you to leave me out there too. It's like let me die a
Yeah.
warrior.
Yeah, exactly. All of his ancestors died. He's not even going to Valhalla. He's not even going to Valhalla.
I don't even know what that is.
That's
Is that Viking
like
heaven?
Odin. Yeah. That's like Odin and shit. That's like Odin and shit. They like all the warriors go to Valhalla and then everybody else goes to hell, basically. And if you don't die with a weapon in your hand fighting, then you don't go to Valhalla. Period. You have to go down dying with a
That's
weapon in
how
your
I
hand.
know people just be making shit up.
They're warriors.
Yeah,
They're
I'd say
better
that
than.
too. Yeah, next thing, imagine like only warriors, right? Only warriors can go there. Imagine they just like keep creating places where like only them type of people go. You know,
Warriors.
you name the group of people, only them go there. You know, there's a heaven
Uh
for warriors. You know,
huh.
there's a heaven for the gays.
Is there?
There's
Who
a
said
heaven
that?
for there's
Who
a heaven
declared
for
that?
you know. There's a heaven for every different type of group there is.
Yeah, like the Egyptians believe in something about like getting your heart tested by one of the gods. I can't remember if it was Ra or not, but basically you get your heart. weighed on a balance. And like if you did a bunch of bad shit, then you go to a bad place, and if you did good shit, you go to a good place.
See, that now that just seems fair, right? But like,
It incentivizes you to do good shit.
right, right. But imagine like, that, you know what I'm saying? That sounds fair. But like the Christian guy just be like, you ain't know about my homeboy Big J? You out of here.
Peace.
Right. You could be the best person in the world, but you didn't know about the Big J.
You never heard of the goat?
Right.
The goat. You never, not once. All right,
Right.
you out of here.
He was walking on water, bringing people back from the dead,
Turning water to
turned water
wine.
into wine, fed the people with the bread and the fish.
That he did. He broke the bread and he caught the fish.
You ain't get the word? I ain't nothing I can do about that. I don't make the rules. Even though I kind of do.
Yeah, go through this door over here. He
That shit
opens it.
sound
It's
crazy,
like,
don't it?
of course, it sounds crazy.
It's like a pyramid scheme. Like the more people you get, the better chance of you getting up there. You know, the more people you tell about Big J, the more of a chance you going to.
Here's the donation basket.
Right, right. And make
Oh,
sure
you
you do
didn't get.
10%.
Oh, you didn't give money to Big J, the Big J. So you never heard of Big J and you never paid Big J. All right, get out of line. You going back?
This is all a big scam, dude. Afterlife
You going
scam.
back as something horrendous. I don't even know yet. You got to be reincarnated and then do it again until you figure out who Big J is and pay Big J.
Okay. It's like those Joel Osteen types.
Right.
Not getting taxed at all.
Yeah, it's a pay to play thing.
That sounds suspect.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's just you pay to play. If you want to play, then you better have money, you know? If you got no money, then you're fucked.
Yeah, I feel you there, buddy. Isn't there
Life's
something
beautiful
about
out
like
here, man.
taking care of the poor or something?
Yeah. We're a real optimistic bunch of guys. Our whole episode is just like against the grain, for sure.
Man, I might have to run up in there and take the basket. What's it called? The communion basket?
Straight to jail. You going straight to jail.
They'll forgive me.
Who's they? Who's they?
Big J, that's his whole stick.
That's true. You got me there.
I'll just be like that one guy. Just be like, if I ever get back on my feet, I'll pay you back.
You would be
Yeah,
that guy to Jesus. You would be. You like, pay back. You got Apple
right.
Pay? Shit, I don't got
Yeah,
Apple Pay.
I,
You got Cash App? I don't got Cash App. My bad.
no, I'm talking about that video this movie where the guy tried to rob the other dude, and the guy was like, "Would you take $40?"
Did Did you like what I said? Try to bring him down a notch.
Right.
Where he's like, I got $200 in here. How about 40? What do you think? Make a deal? He tried to lowball him. He tried to Facebook Marketplace him. He's like,
Yeah,
"Oh, you got
forty
family
dollars.
and kids?
Yeah, $40 is crazy.
Yeah. So you could buy lunch and dinner for you and your
Right.
kids.
You could have
It's
you could have
okay.
you could have slipped him at least 100,
A
dude.
Benny? Come on, a
Right, at
Benjamin? Come
least.
on.
You have a
A
gun in your face right
clean?
now.
Yeah. He don't give a fuck. He
He
said,
did
"Here's
not care.
$40. I won't say nothing. $40."
Oh man, I don't know if you could clip the video into this whenever you edit, but dude, he had a gun in his face and everything, and he said,
And he
"Take it or
did it the
leave,
nicest
$40."
way anybody's ever been robbed in their entire life. He's
Like,
like,
nah, dude.
"Would you please give me the cash from the register? Please and thank you. And I have to do this, otherwise I wouldn't be doing it."
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
It's like total
What
white
can you
guy.
say? I feel him though. That's what I'm saying. Like sometimes you just like use down in your luck and you just gotta rob somebody, like in said video.
Yeah, but like, did he at least try to sell drugs? Did he give it a shot?
Right? He could have been like our boy Franklin.
I'm telling you, an entrepreneur. See what I'm saying? Crack in these streets. Supply and demand. It's business 101.
Man, what a time to be alive, dude. I wish I could go back and like just observe. Just be
Observe
a
what?
fly on the
Crack
wall.
smoke?
Just seeing how crack hit the streets in the 80s.
Oh, yeah. Just Pull up like one of those
No,
camping
I'd be
chairs,
like,
like
I just
literally
want to
sit on the
see
street.
how this unravels.
Just be like, all right, let the crack smoking begin. Just talking about.
About how crack hit the 80s.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. What a time to be alive.
Right. And now it's the
Classic.
classic thing.
Yeah, and we've had a few conversations about. Did I ever tell you what trank is? You know what trank is?
Well, yeah, trying to sit in Philly crazy.
Yeah, big time. And Oregon and Canada, believe it or not, heavy. There's like a zombie apocalypse going on.
I definitely, I definitely watched a small documentary.
Like a YouTube doc.
Yeah, I won't tell you from whom.
Okay, fair. You can tell me later. Off stream. Um, but yeah, um, I believe I'm not 100%. I've never done it myself, right? But trank
It's
is
like
obviously
it's
short
horse
for
tranquilizer.
tranquilizer, right? Exactly. Trank is obviously short for tranquilizer. Horse tranquilizer being ketamine is horse
That's
tranquilizer, right?
I don't know, but that's
I'm
this
pretty
is
sure ketamine is the horse tranquilizer.
you might be right, but I feel like it's been a thing for a minute. Maybe not like very
Trank?
like yeah, maybe not like super
Well,
popular, but
trank
I remember some
specifically
like
is it's a mixture of fent and ketamine.
oh,
That's why they call it trank.
I thought it was just
Yeah.
short for tranquilizer.
No, it's not just ketamine. It's both. That's those people that you be seeing frozen in time. They're doing
Yeah, that's what I'm
trank.
saying. Yeah,
It's
I had
both
this one.
ketamine and fent.
Yeah, this one time I had an older dude. For some reason, I got stuck into a conversation with a very much older gentleman, and he was just
Pause.
reliving his glory days, and he was telling me about how him and his sister used to take horse tranquilizers and just be stuck, just like stuck, like paralyzed. He
I'm not
said
doing that shit. Nah, I'm
he
not
said
doing that.
he said he would be paralyzed, but like he could like he was all there up here.
Cautious.
Yeah,
Nah. Nope. I ain't getting my booty taken. Men's asses are getting taken out here.
why is that the first thing you thought of?
Ray J? I saw that interview with Ray J.
I know
I'm worried. I'm compromised. I'm vulnerable. My ass is ripe for the taking. I can't let
nobody's
him.
even thinking about it.
The ketamine
The move.
dealer, the dealer, he wants some butt.
That's crazy.
I know. That's why I don't do it.
You ever think how crazy it is, like back in our younger days, how we would just like,
Do drugs?
no, I'm not gonna say that, but like we
It's
would
in the
know
younger
people that
days. The statute of
we,
limitations has
we would
passed.
know people, we would just know people that sold drugs in
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. But like
quantities,
they were like real drug. Like you and me, like are small time. We're small potatoes. You know, like
but we had never sold drugs.
right. That's what I'm saying. Is like we're at the bottom of the food chain. Like these people are like moving and shaking and producing like
But like you have,
product and gotta
no, yeah, yeah,
connect and
right.
you
That's what
know.
I'm saying. But like you ever think like nowadays, like I wouldn't be kind of dead trying to find a drug dealer nowadays. You know what I'm saying?
Sure, yeah.
I guess if I was like down on my luck, but like you just go to the store.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Dude, did you know you could get MUSHROOS at the smoker friendly? Like at the like not you can't get them at the smoker friendly. That
Yeah,
was that was just like a
like as
placeholder
the
for like
chocolates.
yeah, you can just get them out in bags now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's just like retail. Like pick you up a bag of mushrooms.
Right, but like back in our days, if that's what we wanted to do, we would have to like know some type of sleazy guy.
Yeah, and like travel far and like go to a shady like spot and like
Right,
you know
exactly. But like,
fear for your life and also question
right,
if you're like if this is it, like this could be it.
1,000%. But like now we would just be like, that's too much work. That's too much work. I got other things to do.
You could go to the 7-Eleven, get you some heart and some mushrooms.
Right, or take one of those rhino pills, dude.
All three at the same time.
Yeah,
Get
that'll
you
get
some
your heart
heart,
pumping.
some rhino pills, and get you some mushrooms and do a little
Right,
microdose.
A little Celsius.
A lot of Celsius, actually.
I bet you
You got a favorite
Celsius.
flavor of Celsius? What's your favorite flavor?
Yeah,
We're
I
not
like the
sponsored, by
green.
the way.
I like the green tea, peach and green tea flavor. That's
That's a
not
good one.
carbonated.
Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one.
And if we're going carbonated, I like the it's like the pineapple one. It's like the Playa vibes or whatever.
Gotcha. They have a cherry cola one that's pretty good. No
Oh, I
lie.
can't get behind that, unfortunately.
Cherry cola?
Yeah, anything cola flavor that's not like Pepsi or Coke, it's like just
Yeah, I
not.
mean it's got a lot of aspartame behind it. It's got that diet,
How else
you
is it
know.
going to be 0 calories, dude?
Right. But it tastes a lot like a cherry coke, you know.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, that's crazy though, right?
Oh yeah.
I wonder what the kids are doing nowadays. I bet you they're like on Discord or something, just like
It can't be worse than what
dropping
we were doing.
on Telegram, just dropping bags off. You know?
Telegram.
Yeah,
Is that like an app?
yeah,
Damn. Okay. You got me. You
yeah.
got
They
me.
on the kids nowadays
They,
on Telegram.
they don't use WhatsApp anymore.
That's only to get the foreign ladies.
The huzz. I guess I am monk. Yeah, I feel like nowadays it's like way easier, right?
Right? They
Like
weren't. They wasn't even outside for Tumblr, dude.
they wasn't outside, bro. Like in order to just like get a gram, you had to risk your life. Like they don't understand. Like you could die on this trip, on the way there and at the destination. The destination was the most like intense part, right? You don't
Right?
know if six other dudes
It
are gonna pop up on you.
right. It'd be like we going around the corner, and it's a long corner.
Yeah,
How long we been on? How long we been on the road?
this corner like 23 minutes away. Then why do they blindfold us to get back to the crib? Why are we planning out a route, an escape route in the middle of this? You know, like I shouldn't be like. Why does this gentleman deal in arms? Also, these two things don't mix. He's got. He's got. This is not War Dogs. Okay, you are not Jonah Hill. Okay.
I remember specifically one time I was with a counterpart of mine. I won't say who on the podcast. We both know the show. We were riding around one day and we just randomly were by Paiute Park and there was this group of ladies drinking a bottle and we just went up and we just started talking to them and I was like, hey, we get a drink of that bottle? And they were like, yeah, for sure. They passed it over. It was like one of those like
Handle.
handles, yeah,
Okay.
of like
A
some type of
lot.
yeah, some type of like flavored Smirnoff, like Smirnoff Peach or something like
Something
that.
cheap.
Yeah. And once they passed the bottle over to us, we dipped and ran straight to our car and drove away. We had it all planned out because
Wow.
we rolled past one time and we were like, are they for real? Just like standing right there, just drinking the bottle. And then he was like, I bet you we could take it. And then we did.
Legendary lick. I'm sorry if you got like that. I'm sorry. I don't feel bad. I like personally, I don't feel bad. I know it's like I don't know. There might be other people out there that might feel bad, but like you got. If you got,
Yeah.
that's fair. That's fair game. Like he like
Yeah, it's like Marshawn Lynch where he's like, I'm gonna get got, but I'm gonna get mine more than I get got.
yeah. It's like it's a world. We live in a world of got or get.
We call that finesse to be finessed.
Right. Exactly. It's like they just weren't expecting you to finesse. I guess.
Yeah, we
Also,
just
if
took
a
advantage
stranger
of
asks you
those people.
for your handle, like what? Nah, get your lips off my shit. Pause.
Yeah.
Keep your lips to yourself, stranger. Pause. We also live in a post-COVID world, so it was a lot different when we were kids.
Oh yeah, that was definitely
We was drinking
2016.
out of sprinklers and hoses. This is
Oh,
much different,
1,000%. 1,000%.
dude. If I walk by a sprinkler, I'm
Sprinkler
catching
and
a drink
oh
of
yes,
water. Pause.
yeah, sprinkler and hoses, dude. Like when you were
And you
10 years
know,
old
like
riding bike,
100%, you're not
but
supposed
when
to
you
drink
were
that shit.
oh yeah, 1,000%. But when you were 10 years old riding bikes with your friends out in the neighborhood, and you needed some
Where else are you
water.
gonna get water?
Exactly. The sprinkler's on. Just
You
drink the
thirsty,
water.
motherfucker? You know how many
Right.
times I've been carrying an empty water bottle, filled it up with some sprinkler water? Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be
Yeah. You
dead
do that.
early. I drank non-potable water for most of my life.
Oh yeah. They always said that stuff would give you cancer, but like,
I'm on my way.
yeah,
It's
not real.
slow. Yeah. See, so I did hear this like a long time ago, but basically, like, no matter how long you live, like, you develop some type of cancer, and cancer is just like a conglomerate of cells. Basically, that's why you get tumors. Is like your body is like replicating cells at like a rapid pace that they can't like isolate, and so that's like why like we don't have a cure for cancer. But yeah, basically, it's just like that's what a tumor is like an acceleration of growth of a certain type of cell in your body. And so, like, depending on where it is, it could be skin, it could be prostate, it could be testicular, brain,
You know.
lung.
Speaking of get got, how many more people got to get got before healthcare is free?
Well, when we see places with free healthcare, like Canada, they start offering like suicide pods where they're like, instead of getting your wisdom teeth done, why don't you just sit in the suicide pod instead
Yeah,
because you
but
can't afford
you
to get
can't
your
just
wisdom teeth?
yeah, just because Canada has it, like most, like 90% of the world has at least subsidized healthcare. It's not just Canada.
But then
It's
they
like
charge
literally
you, but the money
90
has to come
percent of the
from
world.
somewhere, right? So that it either comes out of your paycheck or the groceries or whatever else the case may be. They're charging you out the ass now for schools, school supplies, like shit like that. They're like, well, the school needs $10 million
They're
in
already
school
paying out the
supplies.
ass.
Yeah, now it's going to be double. So if you thought you're paying out the ass, now you're going to be paying out the dick and balls also, including your ass. And so now you're going to be leaking out of both ends.
So
Pause.
how come every other country has it figured out and not us?
They don't have it figured out. Nobody has it figured out. Who has it figured out? You think the UK has it figured out more than we do?
Yeah.
You think
As far as
China has it
healthcare,
more figured out?
goes, yeah.
Figure it out is kind of a bold claim, but I see what you're saying. Like everybody should have access to it, but it's got to come from somewhere.
Yeah, the
You know?
government. Figure it out.
Right. Sure.
That's basically what you tell the Americans, just like, figure out how to make enough money. No, you motherfuckers figure out how to make enough money. The fuck?
Print more, motherfucker.
Right. I mean, like, you are the motherfuckers in debt.
Right. I didn't
I'm
spend
like,
that money. That's not my money.
exactly. I didn't put myself or the American people in this situation. That was you motherfuckers. So y'all
That's
figure it
true.
out.
Right. That's from like before you're even alive, too, right?
Before
Most of
most
it's
of
from
us
like
were.
war.
Right. Or whatever it is, dude. I don't know nor care what it's for. Just fix it.
Like, if my history's right, I think it's like us like loaning out money to other countries and shit. You know, like bailing
But
them
how
out
did
of like
but how did that
bankruptcy and
end up
shit.
to us owing? Because we owe a whole bunch of other countries.
Trillions of dollars.
Right.
We owe
So
trillions. Like, I can't even like my brain physically cannot fathom a trillion. Like, I can understand the word, but like
right, for sure.
amount wise, a
Oh yeah,
trillion?
there's always those crazy stats where it's like if you try to even count to a million, it would take you like a year or something. If you try to count to a billion, it would take you like
It would take you
you
like
just
your whole life.
right. Just starting to count like one, two, three,
Right.
whatever. I guess that kind
True
of makes
story.
sense because you got to be like 1,100,000. The words start to get long.
Right. And it takes a lot of time to say
Exactly.
them
That's
words.
just that's to say the least.
Right. We're not even talking about a million yet. We started in the tens. We didn't even make it to 10.
I'm saying
You know? We don't even got time to make it to 10. How are we gonna make it to a million? Wait, I'm sorry.
we not. We not.
Maybe that's the trend we need to start. Every day we count to a million.
That sounds crazy. I'd rather have this.
We'll do one today and then we'll do two tomorrow and then
Sheesh.
too many days for you.
Yeah, I don't want to count something. I just want to make it.
What if we got $1 every day for doing it?
That'd be helpful. We didn't
We'd
even
be
make it
dead
to.
before. Yeah, we'd
Right.
we'd be dead before we even got close.
Yeah, I mean, there's only 365 days in a year. That's not
Right.
even cracking.
That's
You're not
three
gonna get
hundred
on Earth for
sixty-five
a million
dollars.
days.
$365 don't even cover groceries these days.
Shit, yeah. But like
I could wipe my ass with 365.
you're not even on Earth for more than 1,000,000 days.
Right.
Like if you live to 100, that's like 365,000.
That sounds right.
Yeah,
Sounds like good math. But
maybe
even that,
days.
that wouldn't
That's
even
how.
cover a
If you live
house.
to if you live to right, exactly.
A good house, that wouldn't cover a good house.
Right. But you gotta think about how limited your time is.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You don't even got 1,000,000 days. If you fuck off one
Yeah.
day, you ain't getting that day back.
And then when you get old, you run out of energy to do
Yeah,
shit.
You ain't never lied.
You're like, I got all this money, I can't even go up
Not
into
me
the
though.
mountains and
Not me though. I'm finna be like Brown. I'm for it. I'm gonna do as much HGH and testosterone as legally available.
well by then, imagine what they got. Imagine what they got in the future, bro. Imagine we got like, bro, they're gonna be selling super soldier serum on the streets. Like it's gonna be like
Oh
that.
yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like you want to be Captain America, 3,600 credits, and you can be Captain America
It's like that movie with Justin Tim. This actually has nothing to do with what you said.
in time.
Yes.
Yeah,
Where
that's
well,
a great
actually,
movie.
somewhat.
Yeah,
You
that's a great
you know
movie though.
you ever like really like a movie and you go back and watch it again and be like, damn, that shit was mid.
Okay, yes, but don't say that about In Time. Don't say that about In Time.
There's
Because
so
that
many
movie's good.
movies.
That movie's
There's so
great. The
there's so
concept
many
is original.
movies.
How
No,
many
yeah,
times do you see an original concept like that? Like that hasn't been done before. It's not a reboot of like another thing. It's not a
no, yeah,
live
you're right.
action version of a fucking comic or
I bet you it's based off
animated
a book, though.
whatever. Huh?
I bet you it's based off a book or something.
You're probably right, which is a thought I had in the middle of me saying that.
Right when she
But
said it, I was like, I bet you it's on a book.
this has
Yeah,
probably been an
maybe.
idea already for a long time. The movie, I
No,
think is
yeah,
spectacular.
I
And
remember it being a really good movie. Slept
JT
on
don't
after,
pop
right?
out for many movies. He don't pop out for many movies. Name another JT movie.
I'm trying to think of one. He's definitely in it.
That's like his only
Friends with
movie.
Benefits
Okay,
with Mila
he
Kunis,
did
right?
that because he was in love with his co-star. That's why, and she was married to Ashton Kutcher, if I remember right.
But then Ashton Kutcher was in one with Natalie Portman called No Strings Attached.
Yeah,
Same concept.
is that where he's a spy?
No,
Okay,
it's quite literally the exact same concept, but
okay.
different, you know, names of the movie.
How do you feel
Came
about
came out in
somebody
this,
you're
like
married?
around the same year too.
How do you feel about somebody you're married to hooking up with somebody live on television in an acting scene for a show or a movie?
Was she getting paid?
Yeah, let's say I don't know. I want to say that she's a high paying actress in my
She's just doing her job.
theoretical. Yeah, I mean it's like $1 million, right?
Everybody's got a job to do.
Like a million is like a low level actor, I feel like. A milli
If you're gonna
like
if you're gonna do anything, at least if you're gonna be anything, at least be a good one.
a good what?
Anything. If you're gonna be a podcaster, at least be a good podcaster. If you're gonna be a
Right.
a bartender, at
So
least
you got to
be a good
really
one. If you're gonna
sell
be
the sex scenes, right?
an
You got to
actor,
you really got
yeah, that's what I'm
to
saying. Like if you got a job to do, you better do it to the best of your abilities. I'm not gonna
right.
shame a young lady for doing her job.
And you're going to get your get back. You're going to land a crazy role with a crazy sex scene right after and be like, "Okay, that's fine." That's what happened to Will Smith and Jada Smith, right?
No, I don't know.
I
So
feel
many
like they
things
kept just
happen.
getting
So many things happen
their
with
get backs.
so many things have happened with
Well, we all know Jada's still
that
in
just
love
is
with
like about
Tupac.
oh yeah, that's just the thing about like being a public person or whatever, like you having your whole life on display. It's just like you can't go through nothing in private. You know what I'm saying?
Well, theoretically, no. Theoretically, you could keep your shit private at the very least. You know, like a lot of people do for the most part,
Right,
right?
right.
Like Will did not have to do Chris like that dirty. And you know they go back. Of course they go back. You know, they got history. That'd be like one of us slapping each other on stage. You know what I mean? That would be like detrimental. That would be hands on sight. Like we gotta fight. Like, like in front of the whole world,
No, yeah, I know for sure.
It's gonna get messy real quick. It's gonna be you with me in a chokehold.
Spooky hours.
Yeah. In an arm bar or something. on, on stage,
What would you challenge me to a duel or what?
Challenge you to a duel? Do I get a weapon?
We both get a weapon.
Okay, if we both get a weapon, then yeah, I'll challenge you.
Oh, well, that's what a
But if
duel
it's,
is. That's what a duel
it
is.
can be hand to hand. Put him up,
Okay.
Craig. Put him up, Craig.
No, I'm talking about old school Andrew Jackson as duel.
I'm talking about Friday. I'm talking about hand to
I'm
hand
talking.
combat.
I'm taking. We both take 3 steps back, and the fastest hand wins.
Don't try me. Don't try me now. I
I'll
might
be
be a
like,
quick
oh,
hand.
I'll be like, oh, dude, I'm Django.
You hit me on two. That's why. You hit me on two. I'd be waiting for the three, and you'd already be pulled, drawn, shot by two. You would
Or
already be done.
what's the we could fence.
Okay. See, you're at a disadvantage because I got a reach. I got a long reach, and I'm a poke you. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna poke
No, I
you.
definitely see what you're saying. I see what
You
you're
gonna
saying.
get poked. See what I'm saying? I think firearms is only fair. I think if we go hand to hand, you're gonna put
We'd
me
be
in
like
some crazy chokehold, and
we'd be like Lindsay
I don't want to
Lohan
be in a chokehold.
in the Parent Trap where they started just like running all over this spot, just trying to duel it out. You know what I'm talking about?
The Parent Shop?
Parent Trap. Lindsay
Oh yeah, yeah,
Lohan.
yeah, yeah. Yes,
It's her
yes, yes, yes,
counterpart,
yes,
Lindsay
yes.
Lohan.
Yeah,
Hey, bro,
starring
nobody
Lindsay
talks
Lohan.
about right. Nobody talks about how well of an acting job that young lady did at 9 years old. She played two people.
No wonder she got hooked on drugs.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? You pull
Yeah.
out a performance like
You know,
that, you might do a little drugs.
hey, why do we make fun of Demi Lovato so hard for being a crackhead, but like we condemn or
Well,
no,
she
we
did heroin
condemn whatever drug
publicly.
she did, whatever drug
Heroin
she did,
is
being
heroin,
a drug addict. Why are we
right?
so mad at Demi Lovato about it, but Hunter Biden gets the pass?
Because Demi Lovato was doing like those bougie drugs.
Who cares what drugs you do? Drugs are drugs are
So
drugs.
no, no, no. Lindsay Lohan was doing the designer drugs, and then Demi Lovato was doing the heroin, which is like black tar.
But who
Inject that
cares?
shit because like one's like smoking out of a pipe, and then one is wrapping your shit up and tapping into the main the main
You can
line.
rap and tap crack too.
There's no way I'm thinking like designer drug. Like she was probably doing a lot of coke, as most celebrities do.
You can
Right?
rap and tap anything.
You do coke and
That's what I'm saying. So why are we mad at Demi Lovato and we not mad
because Demi
at
Lovato wasn't tap
name any
dancing.
other
She
crackhead?
was he was in Skid Row doing some crazy shit.
Why are we mad at Demi Lovato but we not mad at Whitney?
We mad at all of them.
I'm not mad at none of them. I
Okay.
get it.
Maybe I'm not the spokesperson for the people, but
No, I'm just saying Demi Lovato gets all the hate for whatever she pops out. It's like, oh no, you was on heroin, you was on crack,
you
you
did
was on blah
heroin, you
blah.
did the spoon, yeah. Yeah.
Right.
I don't know,
But
because
like,
even I do that in my head. I'm like, oh, she was on the spoon, and then Lindsay Lohan. I was like, Parent Trap. I was like, Freaky Friday. Like she gets a pass. Maybe she didn't do enough good movies. Maybe Demi
oh
only did
man,
Camp Rock, and that was it. That's why people shit on her. You know, name a Demi Lovato song right now.
this is real. This is me. I'm
Me,
exactly where I'm supposed to
I'm
be.
supposed to be.
Gotta let the light shine on me.
It's probably called like "This Is Me" or something.
Something like that.
That's one
Bang,
song.
banger though. A banger though.
It is a banger. Okay, she ain't got it like Miley though.
Okay. Yeah,
Hannah
yeah.
Montana. Hannah Montana. Come on, she paid.
It's the best of both worlds.
Hey,
Yeah, that's a banger. You ain't never
hey,
lied.
that actually goes
Hey,
harder.
hey,
I'm not gonna lie. I got
they
goosebumps.
wasn't outside. They
I
wasn't
got
outside
goosebumps.
they wasn't outside when you used to have like the Hannah Montana
Episodes?
soundtrack. Not even soundtrack, but like there was a Hannah Montana album back in the day.
CD?
Yes.
We had the CD. We had the CD in our house,
Yes.
100%. She had a movie. She had her
Oh
own
yeah.
movie.
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
Or you remember when
unprecedented.
no, you remember when it was the concert movie, and you
Yeah.
could go to the grocery store and get the 3D glasses to watch it with?
I ain't never watched a Miley Cyrus movie with 3D glasses. What is happening in a Miley Cyrus movie that requires
Gosh dang it.
3D?
I hate, you go too deep on a deep cut, and now you don't know what I'm talking about.
Well, I didn't know you go so hard.
Oh, I go hard, dude. I
That's
go
awesome.
hard.
Pause.
I go hard on some Hannah Montana, dude. Wizards of Waverly Place, Hannah
That's
Montana.
Selena though.
Right. I'm
She
just
bad
throwing
to
it.
this day. She got poor taste. That's all.
Yeah, yeah. Good for her.
Yeah.
What else
She.
was fire back in the day? Phineas and Ferb.
Oh, Phineas and Ferb. Um. Do you remember, like, I'm thinking Disney XD? I'm thinking the skateboarding dudes. I can't remember the show, but there
I'm
was the
thinking
skateboarding
when I
dudes.
think Disney XD, I
Sweet
think
Life.
Gravity Falls.
That's a good one.
Oh yeah,
Sweet Life of
definitely
Zach and
Sweet
Cody.
Life. Yeah, Sweet Life, Zack and Cody, Sweet Life on
That
Deck.
was my shit. And the sequel, Sweet Life on Deck.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Is that what you said? I thought you said Sweet Life. My
Yeah,
bad.
Sweet Life on Deck. All
Yeah,
on this fire.
that shit
Shout
was
out my boy
gas.
Esteban.
Oh yeah, Julio Rodriguez Montoya,
Yeah, he
De
had
La
all the
Rosa.
names. He had all the names.
I think about that every now and again. Him stating his name. The janitor. You remember the janitor?
Of course I do.
I
He
can't remember
was
his name.
oh
Marvin, or something like that.
I can't remember his name either, but he was they had like a spin-off or something with him on it. He had like the little
Really?
like Disney shorts. You remember? They would be like in
Mm-mm.
between the commercials
Yeah,
back in the day on Disney Channel. Like it wasn't like a full show, but it was like little shorts.
of just him.
Yeah, just him like doing silly shit.
Yeah, I didn't catch those, but I know what you're talking about. Where they would do like shorts. They used to do like hella shorts. They did shorts before there were shorts.
Right.
They
All
did
right.
reels before they were reels.
All right. Which is better? We got as like childhood memories: Nickelodeon, Disney Channel, Cartoon Network.
Which one?
Which one had the better like childhood shows? I'm kind of leaning toward Cartoon
For
Network to be
me,
real with you.
it's a tie between Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon
Right.
because
Nickelodeon has some fire ones
Nickelodeon
too.
has like Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Mhm.
You know, it's got I think Cat Dogs on there, like
Right.
hella,
Drake and Josh,
just a stacked cast.
iCarly.
Yeah, and they did Nick at Night too, which
Right.
was like
We
for
could
the
watch.
preteens.
Yeah, Ricky watch George Lopez.
Zoe,
So, yeah, Zoe 101 is definitely daytime Nick
that
though.
was goaded though. What about that other girl?
Victoria.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah,
Victorious,
some bangers. I'm think I'm
Victorious.
thinking I'm thinking I'm thinking, Foster's Home for Imaginary Kids.
Yes,
I'm
Blue
thinking,
and
yeah,
yeah,
and Mac.
and Mac. Yeah, Blue and Mac.
And they had the Eduardo, like the purple one. Oh
Yep,
dude, that could hoop. I forget his
yep.
name.
Long legs.
And 10.
Oh, dude, that's not Nickelodeon though. That's Cartoon Network.
Oh yeah, I switched to Cartoon Network.
Okay. Um, I don't know if you know ball like this, but Cartoon Network had a game website.
Of
You could
course
just
I
go to,
did.
oh,
Oh,
dude,
they all
the
had
Ben
game
10 game,
websites.
huh?
They all had game websites.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Disney, Nickelodeon, all of them.
Right.
But Cartoon Network had some fire games. Like there was a
They
Ben
did.
10 like level map where you could like make your own map, like with different type of monsters that you could turn into. All right,
Well, it's been another legendary episode of the Mack and Don Show. What are we on number 63? 4?
the Christmas special,
The Christmas special.
which is
Dude,
I think it's 63, but we'll see.
remember its Christmas specials back in the day?
Yeah,
The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy Christmas special. You remember that shit?
is that Cartoon Network?
Yeah.
Yeah. Of
but
course.
specifically the Christmas special, where Mr. and Mrs. Claus are like evil.
And they have to fight against them.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Deep cut
I'll
right
have to
there.
rewatch it. That's
Or
worthy of a rewatch.
or like the kid. I think there's the Kids Next Door Christmas special too.
Forgot to mention that one. That's a classic.
And there's definitely a
KND.
Liz- yes, and there's definitely a Lizzie McGuire Christmas special that's fire as well.
Classic. I love Hilary Duff.
Also, another deep cut is fucking Phil of the Future.
Oh yeah. Phil of the Future, Gas. I love Phil of the Future. That was a classic.
They wasn't outside, man.
They really weren't. Remember Smart House?
Dude, yes. You remember Sky High?
Yes. We're just gonna sit here and name movies all night.
I mean, we could go movie for movie, bar for bar.
Yeah. Bar for bar.
We gotta wrap it up
Drake.
though. It's been another legendary episode of Mack and Don Show, and we'll catch y'all in the new year, 2026. We'll get to
Deuces. Merry
100
Christmas.
episodes.
Happy holidays. Till next time.
Merry, happy Kwanzaa,
Merry, happy.
you know? Well, end it.